You're also getting into healthcare services with your wholly owned subsidiary, PB Healthcare. So from online, you're going offline, which makes me wonder whether one model can work without the other.
No, see, our current model is working. It is about making it work much better and solving the problem far more deeply. The problem is very simple. A customer at the point of claim must not struggle. How to make that a reality? You make that a reality. Today, there is a lack of alignment between insurers, hospitals, and customers. There's a lack of trust. There's a lack of alignment. One is a fee-for-service model. Insurance is trying to contain costs. So what you are doing is essentially rolling out an HMO model. However, more importantly than the HMO, you have to have steerage. Steerage implies care pathways. If a person who has malaria goes to a tertiary care hospital and lies in the ICU and WhatsApps his friends for the next 3 days, that's not a very good use of healthcare facilities in the country, even though the insurance company is paying for it. So I think those kind of events need to be curtailed, and you need to make sure that a person who can be treated at home is treated at home. Primary care is treated in primary care, secondary care and tertiary care are treated in secondary and tertiary care. And it's the control of those care pathways that will, any payer system will work that way. And I think the Indian insurance system has really not evolved as a payer system. It's for the first time we're thinking of it like a payer system.
Right. Yashish, I'm also reading up on how the company's credit business, which is under Paisabazaar, saw a decline of 18% year on year, mostly owing to the general tightening of disbursals by banks after asset quality deterioration, and several nudges came through from the regulator to reduce exposure towards unsecured lending. Is that a bit of a risk actually for your business?
See, first of all, the unsecured lending is about 1/7 of our revenue. So I wouldn't call it a major risk, but I've always maintained that in unsecured lending, every 5 years, every 10 years, you will have a credit crunch. And when that happens, that business will struggle. And that's one of the reasons why we are building out secured lending. We're building out savings products so that in the future, that business does not struggle when downturns come. This happened during COVID, and this happened again this year. However, I am pretty confident next year should be a pretty positive year for Paisabazaar.
Okay, and before we go, very quickly, I believe you're also looking to acquire 6 to 8 hospitals in the NCR region in partnership with other investment firms. You're speaking to private equity players and other financial institutions. How much are you looking to raise to expand your healthcare services?
I think, there'll be multiple rounds, right? But the first round is going to be about $150 to $200 million, in that range. It could be as low as 150, as high as 200. And I think Policybazaar will be a minority investor, maybe around the 20% point. And the remaining will be financial institution investors who also understand healthcare.